Fuck
Welcome
Lois.
everybody. He's too much of a weenie to do the
I
intro,
know how to
so
do the intro.
he invited me, and here I am doing the intro.
We're doing some. Every week I'm gonna do like two teams, maybe one team, because to get everyone to know the teams in the league, a captain
Nice.
or a player or the whole team if you guys want. And we got some questions here, so we'll just start off. We're gonna start with the admin team because they control everything. Now we have JJ, who I think does the most admin work. And I'm pretty sure you created the league. I'm not sure who did.
Uh,
Guess you go from.
no, it wasn't just me, but
Well, you do the most work. You do the content. You do the drawings. You do almost.
not yesterday's draw. It's because I was having a little bit of an issue figuring that out. The way I did it
You're the
made it a
head
little
admin,
difficult.
though. You're the head admin.
Actually, technically that's Drago, but
Oh, okay. Whatever.
I should be promoted.
So, how did you? Why'd you want to make the league? Or like, yeah. Why'd you make the league? How'd you make the league?
Yeah, there's not a lot of good leagues anymore. A lot of the good ones like either died, like Echo League, or went to shit. So like RD2L, like ever since they kicked Guest, it's
True.
kind of just gone down. And so it's like, and there's lots of options for people who are low MMR, and there's lots of options for people who are really high MMR. But like in the middle, like around our area, like
So 5K,
there's
6K, and
yeah, there's not really a lot of options. So you either play against shitters or you play against like really
God
really
tier.
good players,
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel like there's like a middle ground. Um, and there are some leagues like that, but the competition is just really bad. Like
Yeah.
PAC's just
Or
kind of like a
NADCL the past 2 seasons, you're just
yeah.
getting
The
shafted.
competition, yeah, in different directions, but yeah, both
Yeah.
competitions in those leagues are pretty bad.
So what do you think of last season and coming into this season? What do you think the league so far?
I think I mean it's enjoyable. It can be stressful. Um,
Yeah, we've had some problems so far.
yeah, little bit of problems, but we're working through. Solving problems is a lot easier this time around because we have more experience and we know what to expect.
Now, what's your goal for the league? What's the end goal? What's your plans for it?
Uh, the goal would be where if like maybe one or two members of our admin team just vanished, the league wouldn't be crippled or die. Like that.
Okay.
That's kind of the end goal there. We want it to be like sustaining. You want it to last a while, so like you want more teams, more admins, better websites, stuff like that. But like right now, like we lose a couple of admins and then things go downhill really quickly, which is probably not the best.
Yeah.
But
So with the new NADCL coming in with season 3, and then putting like different tiers, you think that's gonna hurt the league, or what do you think about that?
I mean, I imagine that most teams that want to play NADCL would also have time for more games.
Okay.
So I don't think we're really gonna like. I don't think anyone's gonna be like, I have time for NADCL but not NDL. And we're also very different. We attract very different people.
True.
Ours is a lot more close knit and stuff. So
Now with some of the new teams, we won't say any names, are calling this a meme league. Does that offend you? Does that bother you, or?
it actually does a little because when we made it, that wasn't our intention at all. This is our second attempt at making this league. We had another league
really?
just like yeah, we had another league just like this a while back, but it was under different leadership, and
Sounds
the
like-
person who led the league like was very lax, and he didn't, there wasn't a lot of rules, and then anyone could really join, and so it was like just a pile of shit. And so like this time around, we were pretty serious making a lot of these rules, and like so we took it seriously, but I think honestly it's like I think honestly the reputation of it being a meme league is my fault.
But you
like-
want to make it as serious as possible. Maybe not too serious, but like.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean everyone's trying hard,
Yeah,
like
that's-
competition wise, but I'm also making like goofy content, like
Yeah.
making like those.
You
like
want
that.
everyone to enjoy it, but also
Yeah,
have it
and so
serious.
it turns into like it's turning into a meme fest,
Yeah.
but like the competition is still like pretty try hard.
Yeah, it's more of a league where you want to improve yourself and keep as a team, try to go through the seasons and get better so you can actually maybe go somewhere, maybe make NDC, NADC.
It's nice practice and
Yeah.
it's fun. Everyone wants to win.
Now, Pizza Dog and Dizza Dog, or whatever the fuck their name is.
Pizza
Pog, sorry. They're coming into the league, big talk, saying they're probably the top 2 teams. Do you think that like put a fire under some teams, piss some teams off?
I mean, yeah, but like here's the thing: a lot of teams and players are pretty cocky.
True.
Especially at this level. But so like them claiming to be the top dogs is probably not far from the truth. But it's like I don't really think it's surprising that they think that way, because like last season, Wednesday morning, they were very cocky coming in and out of the league.
They did,
and they went 1-9. It's normal to think that way in this bracket. Like it shouldn't be, but that's just how everyone works. That's how everyone's brains work.
Do you think that fired some teams up though?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like there's like, if you go into a post-game interview saying that you and your friend's team are the best teams and no one else is on par, then like all of a sudden like you just put like a big red X on your forehead, and now everyone wants to beat the shit out of you.
True.
So like it's all in good fun, but you know, like now everyone has the common goal of beating
you.
Dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, like we said earlier, we had some incidents to deal with, counteract with like a playmaker situation again. What's your goal? How are you gonna stop that?
Well, okay, so like the thing about that, okay, so like the first season, for example, like there was not a lot that was stopping players from just leaving for the first half. Like it took time to get everyone, you know, to be pretty invested, and so like the thing with that situation is that our rules and enforcement, we've been called cucks, and I think that like there's some truth in that, because it's like we want to do things diplomatically, but we don't want to lose teams because of like a ruling, you know.
Yeah.
And so with like the replay thing, we would have made Crimson Guard happy, but we also would have lost Polar Ace and Exion, and those are our 2 grand finalists, you know, and we didn't really have any other teams at the time. So it's like it's nice to be able to enforce those rules and say fuck you, you know, you have to.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose those teams.
Yeah, and so that's like some of the points he made made a little bit of sense, but like it was just dramatic.
Yeah.
The thing, like we talked about it, and you know, oftentimes when people have issues, they come to me. Not sure why, but they do, and I respond fast, and I often don't communicate with like the other admins, and so because of that, it's like there's not a lot of communication, and like if we did, then people would be less mad at like me when that stuff happens, and more like just frustrated with the rules. And so like if the entire admin team was on the same page and we all like had a talk with Playmaker, he would probably still be on his team and he'd probably still be in the league. But because I'm the only person that he had to deal with, he just thought, you know, it's my fault.
Okay.
Like I still think he's a whiny bitch, but like
it was
at the same time, like it brought a good conversation about, at least.
But do you think it was definitely an overreaction, and we don't want people to stop, like, you know, friendly banter. We still want some friendly banter. So
we're not a meme league, but you're also playing Dota.
Yeah.
And all chat's pretty normal in Dota.
And it's quite enjoyable, especially if you're a caster.
Yeah. Boba Pro has a record of all chatting. He did a lot first season, but he like we're not punishing him. Like he's just Boba Pro.
Plus, it gives like a good storyline. So if you get a rivalry with another team, maybe not like a "I fuck you" rivalry, just like a friendly, I'm gonna win and just talk shit to you any time I.
Yeah, like the Pizza Dog stuff. That's like friendly rivalry, but like the stuff between like Playmaker and Blue, or like that kind of stuff. That's just wanting to beat them to prove that they're wrong or something.
Yeah.
Which is just not.
Now, another thing is, how'd you find all these teams?
Oh yeah. We know pretty much all these people. We've either played with them or we're friends with them, or we know they're like friends of friends, and so every team first season, every team second season, we know people on that team.
Oh, okay.
And so like we have signups, but I don't realistically think a lot of people are going to be using it for the next couple seasons, because like we're just going to be inviting teams that we know to play. Because like a lot of us have been doing this for a while. I've been playing Dota since 2012, and I've been playing competitive Dota since like 2015.
I'm pretty sure me and you, like way back in the day when I was in high school, we played on a team.
Like forever ago.
Yeah.
When we were like both 3K.
Yes.
That was quite a while ago.
Another thing is, I know it's early in season 2, but season 3, are you going to increase the teams, keep the teams the same?
Yeah, we don't like. I don't know. I didn't know how much we could handle season 1, so we went with 6.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how much we could handle this season, so we're at 8. And so the goal is to be at 12 next season.
How do you think this season's going with 8 so far? Besides,
I think it's going good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going great. I'm enjoying it.
Now let's transition from admin JJ to player JJ with Polar Ace. Who's on that team? How'd you find this team, or make this team?
Well, they lost a player, in a really weird fashion. Practically rage quit.
Yeah.
And so they're looking for a 5 player, and I had interest at first, but I ended up like deciding not to play with them, and I think it was Ned that kind of pressured me into playing.
Okay.
Because I was playing with Abomination a lot, and I had like set him up with them. I told him, like go try out for them, and they liked him, but Ned wanted me to play, and so I tried out and they liked me, and so I kind of yoinked his spot, but like. Yeah, so now it's like NDL champions plus Novakid.
Yeah, you're kind of dick for yoinking Abomination spot, huh?
Yeah, I apologize, and I felt like shit for a week, but we're still friends.
Now, what's the team atmosphere like? How's it feeling so far? How are you guys feeling about the season?
I mean, I'm probably not as like confident about our team as my teammates. I mean, we definitely have some like internal issues. We've got some people that don't really get along that well.
Oh.
It's like so like I'm basically. We had a phase where like I was drafting and I was trying to lead the team, but like we're shifting away from that because it's like herding a pack of animals. Like, the pack is like made up of different animals and they all have their own mental conditions.
Okay.
So it's like I can't like. So like, but everyone likes each other. It's just like sometimes in game things get a little heated.
Just you have different play styles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially between our cores, everyone wants to do different things.
That's another question. Who the hell is your captain? Who do I message to scrim? Because I've messaged Stelmiller.
Yeah, I don't think any of
Ned.
us know.
Like, who is it?
Because everyone will do a little bit of scheduling, and then everyone like almost takes turns. We take turns like doing like shot calling or like I don't know. It's really weird. I think the closest thing to a captain we have is like cello.
Okay, so you're still finding it, or do you think this works for your team?
Well, I mean, we're like experimenting as much as possible.
Okay.
And so like whatever works, but realistically, it's either gonna be me or cello.
Okay. So the last question is, which team do you want to beat the most?
It was CTG.
It was.
But they made some changes, and now I don't really care anymore.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
That's unexciting.
I mean, they kicked the player I wanted to beat. So like, now what? It's probably. I mean, it's got to be one of the Pizza Dog teams, right?
I mean,
Oh no. Actually,
yeah.
it might. It's either your team or Nappers, I
My
think.
team.
Yeah.
Or Nappers.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Okay, because if I'm gonna have some banter here.
Okay, you don't have to ruin
Alright,
me. Just go
So
for it. I ain't no
alright.
bitch.
If you guys kicked Humble Korean, you guys would win.
Oof.
That's not
Oof.
I love the guy to death, but you guys are really good, and sometimes during the games, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? You
Oof.
know, like Helma Dominator Invoker
Hey,
offlane, like
we won.
puke. Yeah, but no, you 4-1. But like
Oof.
sometimes we'll play against you guys, and then like he'll either message people or do something that tilts people out. Like we lost to you guys, and he invites us to like his Steam group,
I
like the
didn't.
Humble fan
I
club.
did
No,
not know
Humble
you
did.
did that.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "What the fuck, man?" And then like after I remember I played a pub against him once,
Huh?
and I was playing like CM, right? And he picked Tinker, and he was like every time I showed him the map, I just died to him.
Ooh.
And like after the game, he goes, "Thanks for the MMR, smiley face." And so
Diff-
like I'm like,
I would
"Come
do
on,
that.
man."
I would do that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, like, dude, like
Nice.
after like this grueling loss, where I'm playing with like
Two full
ex
baboons.
captains and people, yeah, oh man,
Easy
like
W.
I was like, I really
Give
hope I
me,
don't
give
lose to him
me.
again. I love Humble Korean. I love hanging around. Like sometimes his habits are just like, come on,
I mean,
man, what are you gonna do
I'm a
to me?
fatal. After last night's scrims, he comes in with fucking flames on your
I
team.
mean, yeah, but I think it's just offensive for me to want to attack an autistic person. Like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
And then Nappers is just like, I know some of their players, and I don't want to like go into detail, but all I can say is that I just really, really want to beat
One
them.
of the
Especially
players specifically.
no, it's more like 2.5.
Two and a
But
half. Oh, I don't know
two,
about
yeah,
the second. I know
but
about one.
after the series last time, we were like pretty upset because it's like we could have won.
Hmm.
We made like one big mistake that made us go even instead of going
Yeah,
2-0.
they hey, just
Our
ancients
Fury
do,
on
right?
TP, yeah, our
Yeah.
Fury on TP'd back instead of just going throne
Okay.
when we like just could have
Yeah.
won, and it was like, ooh, I want to get back. I want to get back at that.
Okay. And thanks for coming on. Now JJ might be a co-host. I don't know. It depends on him if he's feeling it or not. If he enjoyed this little talk, and if you guys have any questions, DM me, message me, whatever. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh,
And
we should have a vote for the next person.
oh yeah, we could vote for the next team or person or whatever.
But then Pizza Dog, they're just gonna rig.
Well, Pizza Dog might win,
Get his
but
airscape.
I'm down to talk to them. You know, it's fun. I'll have both too, probably. They'll both be on together, so that might be fun. I won't have the same questions every week. I'll have a few of the same, but we'll try to change it up. And if you have any questions, just message me and we can do that. So, thanks for coming on. See you guys. I don't know, next week sometime. Maybe doing this week sometime. Who knows? You'll know. Don't worry about it. All right.